Innovation and pragmatism are often the crux of transformative technologies, especially in the blockchain ecosystem. The pursuit of extraordinary security measures is not only justified, it's imperative. The TFSC public chain represents precisely this blend of vision and vigilance. By harnessing the long-standing potency of the RSA, Rivis-Shamir-Adleman algorithm, TFSC stands on the shoulders of cryptographic giants to secure an ever-expanding digital ledger universe. At RSA's heart lies the captivating simplicity of prime number multiplication juxtaposed against the Herculean task of factorization. TFSC's implementation of RSA for encryption, digital signatures, and signature verifications embodies a cryptographic bulwark, as solid as it is mathematically elegant. In a world hysterical about hacking, TFSC's blockchain fortifications, armored by RSA, cultivate an ecosystem in which security cohabitates with efficiency. Despite RSA's computational intensity, TFSC's choice is far from anachronistic. Asymmetric encryption is a staple of security precisely for its capacity to unify confidentiality, integrity, authenticity, and non-repudiation, cornerstones of information security. By nestling its architecture within the RSA framework, TFSC transforms a potential vulnerability, such as certificate authority compromise, into a fortified checkpoint. RSA's utility in TLS, transport layer security, demonstrates an adaptive resilience that TFSC assimilates by nature. Like the enduring sequoias, RSA's established roots in TLS and its pivotal role in the certificate verification process for HTTPS protocol endow TFSC's network with an encrypted communication channel that is robust and trustworthy. Adopting 2048-bit keys, as TFSC presumably does, vaults the security overhead into a realm resistant to brute force assaults, including those potentially possible by quantum computers. It's a leap towards permanence in protection, foreseeing and outpacing the brawn of computational advancement. The asymmetric encryption model of RSA also cultivates an environment where the authenticity of communication is as paramount as its secrecy. Digital signatures born from RSA's structure ensure that any code or document under TFSC's provenance is attributable, original, and unmolested. In an era rife with misinformation, these digital signatures stand as bastions of authenticity. The endearing potency of RSA also lies in public key cryptography, which ensures that anyone can encrypt a message for the recipient, with only the recipient being able to decrypt it using their private key. This safeguards data in transit, parrying the persistent threat of interception, a crucial advantage for TFSC's network as it ensures data sanctity across the breadth of its blockchain. Notably, RSA's role in code signing magnifies TFSC's security scope. Code signing ascertains the integrity of software distributed over the network. It confronts the specter of malicious tampering head-on, contributing to an ecosystem where trust is the currency, and TFSC becomes a central bank issuing this currency under the gold standard of RSA-backed code signing. The potent alliance of RSA encryption with TLS in VPNs and email services indicates RSA's versatility. It flexibly accommodates various services and devices within its secure embrace. Consequently, TFSC's broader implementation of RSA across its services ensures a uniform security paradigm, a seamless and unassailable digital fortress. Undeniably, RSA comes with challenges such as slower encryption speeds and larger key management overheads. However, TFSC's strategic employment of RSA signals a conscious choice of quality over expediency, aligning with the deliberateness epitomized by disruptive innovation. It echoes the message that security is not a sideline, but the lifeline of blockchain technology. In conclusion, TFSC's endorsement of RSA is an affirmation of enduring values in the ephemeral digital age, an ode to sustainable security and a testament to the blockchain's potential for safeguarding assets. As digital corridors become increasingly congested with transactional and communicative exchanges, TFSC's RSA-fortified pathways ensure that the journey is as secure as the destination is rewarding. In an ecosystem pregnant with promises of decentralization and transparency, TFSC confirms that these promises are empty without the essential ingredient, impenetrable security. As we venture deeper into the cryptographic footholds of TFSC's blockchain security, an acknowledgement of RSA's vulnerabilities is not only prudent but integral to understanding the robust safeguards TFSC employs against them. The RSA algorithm, while resolute in many aspects, posits its strength on the ramparts constructed by substantial key lengths. These bastions, formidable as they may seem, are besieged by potential cryptanalytic assaults, a testament to the relentless evolution of computational prowess. The annals of cryptography reverberate with the narrative of RSA's endurance. Even as adversarial forces managed to breach a 768-bit key with Herculean effort, the lesson was absorbed, not as a defeat but an impetus for cryptographic fortification. Recognizing the kinetic battlefield of cyber threats, TFSC adopts a proactive stance, girding its blockchain assets with a key length of a minimum of 2048 bits, harmonizing with NIST recommendations, while pressing further into the realms of 4096 bits, thereby vaulting its defenses into strata deemed insurmountable with contemporary compute capabilities. Yet, the awareness of TFSC does not culminate at lengthy keys, for it understands that length alone is a singular dimension of security. Amidst the cryptography milieu, two specters loom: weak random number generators and subpar key generation. TFSC's digital arsenal is curated to disavow such vulnerabilities. By employing robust, cryptographically secure random number generators, the prime numbers, pivotal characters in RSA's narrative, are cloaked in indeterminacy, precluding the perils of predictability and the catastrophes that follow. The subtleties of RSA's key generation are not lost on TFSC. Ensuring the prime numbers do not whisper their secrets through proximity or size, TFSC's RSA implementation adheres to stringent key generation protocols, thus obfuscating the trail to its private exponents, ensuring that not through a numerical misstep shall its defenses be compromised. The spectre of side-channel attacks, a foe that does not confront the algorithm directly but rather the implementation, is met with equanimity by TFSC. TFSC fortifies the execution environment against such nuanced threats, safeguarding against power analysis, branch prediction inconsistencies, and timing discrepancies. The strategy is clear: allow no quarter, no telltale footprint for adversaries to trace. Let us not forsake the historical context in this discourse. RSA's inception in the laboratories of MIT under the auspices of Rivest, Shamir, and Adelman wove an era where secure communication was the privilege of the few. The subsequent unveiling of Clifford Koch's work was a revelation, a parallel inception, bringing to light the global import of public key cryptography. Today, this technology underpins innumerable protocols: SSH, OpenPGP, S/MIME, SSL/TLS, which are but an expanse of RSA's dominion. For TFSC, this rich heritage is a springboard for further innovation. Why, then, does TFSC choose RSA despite knowing its potentially fatal flaws? This election is not born of naivety but of nuanced understanding. As RSA finds its security anchored in the labor of factoring large composites, TFSC's vigilance is fixed on ensuring that this labor remains Sisyphean. The dual primes P and Q are selected with the utmost care, their product, an edifice, standing tall in TFSC's public and private key signatures. The public key, with its exponent E, is not a secret but rather a beacon, its integrity reflective of TFSC's transparency. Conversely, the private key exponent D rests in shadow, its sanctuary the result of algorithmic diligence, guarding TFSC's sanctum of authenticity. The dialogue of RSA's resilience and vulnerability parallels the discourse of TFSC's commitment to unassailable security. In embracing the most complex elements of RSA key generation, TFSC transcends the mere adoption of an algorithm, it crafts an ecosystem where trust is rendered in cryptographic certitude. Deploying RSA is a declaration that TFSC endeavors to uphold confidentiality, integrity, authenticity, and non-repudiation, foundational pillars of secure electronic communication and data custodianship. In a digital epoch marked by the rapid transfiguration of cyber threats, TFSC's selective adaptation of RSA is not a static posture, but a strategic maneuver. By invoking the art of cryptographic agility, TFSC is poised not just to respond to emerging vulnerabilities but to anticipate and neutralize them, cementing its role as a vanguard of blockchain security, today and tomorrow. In summation, TFSC's blockchain infrastructure, girded by RSA's algorithmic might and reinforced by nuanced strategic implementations, stands as a paragon of proactive cyber resilience. It exemplifies Catherine Wood's thesis that security in innovation is not a promise of the morrow but an execution of today.